May I inject a tidbit of information now? Also, while packing the bags, be sure to leave out what you're going to wear tomorrow. Yeah, because there's nowhere to change at the baggage area. And you may not believe this, but one cruise, we had a couple walk out of the dining room in their pajamas. After breakfast, they walked out of the dining room in their pajamas, carrying their liquor. They went off the gangway in their pajamas and down to the custom baggage area in their pajamas. And there was nowhere to change, so they went on the bus in their pajamas, to the airport and on the plane in their pajamas, and all the way to LA in their pajamas.
They went right to sleep in their pajamas.
Do you believe that one?
To list it and have your receipts ready. If you are over in liquor more than a gallon per person, you must pay customs, and again they will charge you on the least dutiable items. There's only one way to get liquor through customs, and that's right here through your stomach. That's the only way you're going to get it through. Yes? Oh yes, someone asked me, what about the liquor we've already drank, consumed? You know, I said, well, you've already passed that, so there's no problem.
I'd like to mention this. There was the same cruise, incidentally. There was this elderly Irish woman. You may not believe this. This elderly Irish woman, she went down to the baggage area with a bottle in her hand. And a customs officer stopped her and says, "My dear woman, what do you have in that bottle?" She said, "My good man, that's holy water." He said, "Well, let me take a look at it." Took the bottle, took the top off, took a sniff. He said, "My good woman, that's alcohol." She said, "Glory be to God, a miracle!" You believe that one?
Don't expect any miracles. They're not going to happen. The PA system prior to debarking. Now this is the common card, and you will be getting this afternoon in your cabin. Now actually, only the hotel staff is rated, so we ask you to be fair in your judgment, because these common cards are very important to each and every one of us who work aboard the ship. Now each of the departments is rated. Number one, the food rating. I'm sure you've all had a lot of great food. Nobody went hungry during this cruise, did you? Anybody go hungry? I'm sure you didn't. Well, we'd like you to mark that. Excellent, good, fair, or poor. We hope you'll give it its top rating. Number two, the dining room service. The waiters and the busboys who served you 3 to 6 meals a day, the fellows you want to take home with you, well, we hope you'll give them the top rating. Number three, the bar service. And it's not easy working. Do you remember that Wednesday night when the ship was going like this, but the waiters were still carrying those trays straight as could be? It's not easy working when that ship is rocking. I hope you'll give them the top rating. Number four, cabin accommodations. That's the decor where your cabin was located. Number five, cabin service. That's a little different. That's your cabin steward, the fellow who separated the colognes from the perfumes, made the bed while you were still in it. We hope you'll give them a top rating. Number six is the entertainment on board. Now, think back, if you will. These are the entertainers we fly from ship to ship, who you've seen in the Showboat Lounge, in the Midsummer's Night Lounge. If you think back, remember the fellow who played the accordion? Remember him? Wasn't he fantastic? Bobby Ray, he was just fantastic. And then we also had the fellow who played the violin. What was his name? Sasha Thomas. Sasha Thomas, and then last night a very fine singer, Mr. Hal Frazier, and he'll be doing a show for you this evening also. And then there was Tony Mann and Stan Fisher and Mickey Sharp and Joey Villa and Dominic Allen and so many more entertainers. We hope you'll give them a top rating. Oh, and Russ Lewis, yes, the fellow with the ventriloquist, wasn't he great? Yes, remember? See, you forgot there for a minute. Russ Lewis. Now, we'll skip number 7 and go to number 8. That's shore excursions. We said that we had no control over the drivers, and thanks to many of our passengers, they reported the rascals, as Tony mentioned, or calls them, and we're able to improve our tours as we go along. We do thank many of the passengers, sent us little notes, and I did try to call a few of you, and couldn't get you in because you're running to all of the different activities. But we will get the chance to sit and talk with you about the different tours, and we do thank you for letting us know the driver's name and their numbers, so that next cruise we can have them dismissed or whatever. We'll try to get to the agents on them. Number 7 is the cruise director and the staff. Now, no other line in the Caribbean gives you 2 cruise directors and such a large and diversified cruise staff. We sincerely hope you thought we deserved the top rating. Now we know that excellent is not really most people's vocabulary. We tend to say that that was a good show, that was a good meal, that was a good movie, but our company will accept nothing less than excellent, and they really do count, because good is just not quite good enough. Oddly enough, our company goes through every one of these comment cards and computerizes them. And of course, we are also in competition with our other two ships. And we always feel we have the best passengers. They feel they have the same. But I know we've got the best passengers right here, right now, on the Nordic Prince, this particular cruise. Now, on the other side of the comment card is an area where they ask for other comments. Here they want constructive criticism. If you'd like to praise your waiter or a member of the crew staff, they want to know that too. They don't really appreciate the acid-type comments because that doesn't really help to improve our service. And please don't penalize an entire department because of one or two rude persons. If you've had a problem with one or two persons, put their name on the other side where it says other comments. We'll take care of them and then give that department its top rating. Now, we're going to introduce our staff one more time, and so their final bow. And I hope you realize you're on the #1 ship in the Caribbean, the #1 cruise line, and this is the #1 cruise staff. Thank you. Tony, you have anything else to say?
Yes. Before I do, I would like to mention that Bill and I will be doing the White Elephant Sale, and following the White Elephant Sale, we'll be seated right back here to answer any questions you may have. No matter how silly you may think the question is, don't hesitate. Come up, ask it, and we'll be very happy to answer them, even if it takes all day to do so. Okay, you want to call questions? Right. You want to remind everyone not to pack your flight ticket. Thank you. Right. So, very happy to answer your questions. We'll get to that. Now, throughout the cruise, you've noticed I've interrupted Phil with my tidbits of information by saying, may I inject a little tidbit of information, or may I inject something? We all know the correct word is interject. You see, I've always wanted to become a doctor. I just couldn't break the habit. And a gentleman came up to me. He said, I went on 6 shore excursions. I enjoyed them all. I thought they were all excellent, except one. And I says, please don't penalize all the shore excursions for the one. If you would, give shore excursions an excellent. And on the other side where it says other comments, comment on that one shore excursion or driver you weren't happy with. And if you do that right down the line, dining room, food, cabin service, bar service, and so on. Phil mentioned the excellence do count, and our company will accept nothing less. And to all of us, a good is as bad as a poor. We all strive very hard for excellence, and that's what we're here for. To see that you have a pleasurable and a memorable cruise. That's why we strive so very hard. If you don't think it was all excellent, take another cruise, we'll try harder. I'd also like to say on behalf of our staff, my partner Phil, the captain, the crew, and of course yours truly, I'd like to say to all of you, in all sincerity, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful way you've conducted yourselves, and thank you for the expressions of warmth and friendship you've given us. You made our task that much easier, and we're deeply grateful. And if the next group of passengers that come aboard tomorrow, if they're half as friendly and nice as you all have been, we'll be in great shape, and I mean that sincerely. May you all have a safe and pleasant journey home, and may God bless you.
And we have just one more thing to say, and that is, we love you. We love you. That's all that we can say. We love you. We love you. The same old words we're saying in the same you so, my dear. Well, waiting to hear the words that make you mine. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And how about a nice hand for Jesus Moreno and musicians. He's got 14 musicians playing throughout the entire ship and doing a beautiful job. Jesus Moreno and his orchestra.